obviously, Tulsa had our full attention coming into this one. Thought they were playing really good basketball. Had went and, won at Temple, which nobody had won at prior to them winning up there, and then came back and beat UTSA and, had started getting healthy and could really see the improvement in their team. And so our team, they had our team's full attention and respect. Was really proud of just the defensive effort, really start to finish. Didn't allow makes and misses to impact our effort on the defensive end of the floor. Was a little disappointed we were only up 11 at the half. Honestly, felt like, had a couple missed layups, had a couple shots that could have extended the lead. With how well we were playing on defense, you would like to have a little more cushion than that. Didn't really like how we started the second half, but really had a good response pretty quickly. Made just enough plays offensively, and, Mullah was incredible. I thought did a really good job of being patient and passing out of the double team, and we got some open shots out of the double team. Even though we didn't get them to go, it opened up rebound opportunities, and he was able to get them and stick them back in. And even Belo, who got in a little bit of foul trouble, didn't, you'd look at his box score and say, well, he didn't play great, but I thought he made great decisions out of the post double and easily could have had 10 assists. I mean, he only had 3 assists, 1 turnover, but we'll look at the potential assist. I mean, he had opportunities for a lot of assists that we just didn't get shots to go down from 3. But guys didn't let it impact it. Loved how we finished the game, and just really proud of our effort.
Yeah, Boo, a couple years ago, he kind of really hit his stride down the stretch there. You kind of see some parallels there to the way he's played in the UNT and maybe what way he's starting to play down the stretch now.
Well, I think really once we got into league play, early on, he really established himself. I mean, I think it was the Memphis game, which was the second league game. I think he had 17 and 9 and really had established himself. And now what he's having to do is, he's learning how to play out of double teams and digs and different coverages that people are putting him in. And I thought he just did a really good job of being patient, not forcing it, kicked it out when they doubled. We were able to get him deep paint touches, and when he was able to get deep paint touches, he was able to finish.
How do you think he and, the rest of the team were able to respond and play this well despite the absence of Massey in this game?
Yeah, I mean, you never want to have injuries. They stink, but it is a part of, sports. Tulsa's had to deal with injuries this whole season. They didn't have Garcia for 15 games. They didn't have Isaiah Barnes, number 11, for 7 games. They didn't have number 4 for 4 games. So, you hate it for Massey, but I thought our guys, were ready to pick up the slack. Stone loves North Texas basketball and is so invested in this and has played in so many games that, he's going to provide energy and effort and toughness. And I thought Rondell made some really crucial, tough plays and, just did it with our defense,
So what, Massey's kind of a day-to-day?
Yeah, day-to-day with a left or right toe, one of the toes, big toe. Yeah.
Stone, he became the all-time winningest player today. Just what has he meant to the program these last 4 years?
Yeah, I mean, it's so awesome to be mentioned in that category when you care about this program as much as he does and has been willing to do anything and everything over the course of his 4 years and is one of the best teammates that I've ever been around, cares so deeply for others, pours into other people, and typically when you give of yourself that much, great things happen to you, and for him to be part of more wins than anybody else associated with this university is awesome.
And what did you think about y'all's defense today? A lot of them shoot 33%. Was there any specific thing y'all were focused on defense?
I thought we just really did a good job of guarding the basketball, keeping the ball out of the paint with some physicality. Dodged a couple bullets early, which you kind of have to do with really good shooters, but for the most part, I thought we did a good job of keeping Odom out of the paint. He's been playing at such a high level. I mean, he's been playing at an elite level. And if you're able to kind of keep him out of the paint, then you can kind of fan out around some of those guys, and thought we did a good job walling up. We were active and just kind of made it hard. Just didn't give them anything easy, more than anything. Just didn't give them easy baskets.
And how do y'all plan to build on this one moving forward into the next matchup?
Yeah, I'll get treatment tomorrow. We'll leave on Saturday for South Florida. Then we'll be in Florida that whole trip because it's a Sunday game at South Florida, Thursday night game at FAU, and we're not going to go and come back. So get a little rest, get some treatment, watch some film, take care of our bodies, and get ready for this. Get ready for this stretch, this home stretch of basketball.
Do you think it felt like any more special for you or some of the other players to have Tyler Perry in the building tonight?
Yeah, man. There's nothing better than seeing former players. It's honestly, it's why you coach. It's why we started coaching. It's all about the players, and to have those guys come back and share stories and have them talk to our players about how much they just miss college basketball and how they would do anything to be able to be sitting in their chairs again with the college uniform on. And when those guys speak, trust me, it's a lot more impactful and meaningful than when I speak. So was glad we were able to honor him with that effort. And there's nothing better than having those guys come back and sharing life with those guys.
Won 3 in a row now. You like the way you guys are trending as you get down?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, each game is kind of a entity onto its own, especially when you have an 8-day layoff. It doesn't really feel like one led to the other. But I was really pleased with our defensive effort. And we've challenged this group that typically whoever wins the league and wins championships typically, historically, has the best defense in the league. Right now, Memphis, if you look at their adjusted defensive efficiency, they have the best defense in this league. We're 2. And, we're kind of chasing them on that regard. And I think our guys, I give this team credit. When we've identified things we have to get better at, they've improved on them. Like early on, it was playing without the foul. We were fouling way too much. Then it was like, hey, man, we got to make better decisions at the rim. And now we just got to do a little bit better job guarding the ball in the middle of the floor, which I thought we made some big steps today. Oh, I want to say, too, congratulations to the swimming and diving team for winning an American championship. That's awesome. Love that. And want to really say how thankful I am that everybody came out tonight. Despite the cold weather, Maniacs, the community of Denton. I mean, I had visions of walking out there for the tip with 150 people out there because I was born and raised in Texas too. So when it gets in the teens, people usually don't go outside, and I don't blame them. But super thankful for that everybody showed up tonight, man. It's awesome. Thank you.
All right, guys. So thoughts on tonight?
I would say just like our energy from the jump was really great. Definitely started with Grant, even though he had like foul trouble, I would say. But just great energy from the jump, I would say.
I would say it just started from the 8 days off. Our guys really taking advantage of it, stay in the gym, and really the only thing that was in our mind is be Tulsa. So.
Like career high 27 points. Just what do you think you did well today?
Shout out to my teammate that was just able to find me. I set some screens and open pockets and stuff, and I just was able to like make some right play. Thanks to my teammate Stone.
He dunked the ball a lot.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't your first time pursuing a championship. Your freshman year, or your first year here, you played really well in the NIT at the end of the year. Do you feel yourself kind of getting back to that level where you're really making an impact?
It's just the process, man. You just gotta trust the process. Each year, you just gotta like see your do's and don'ts and really your weaknesses and your strength. Really maximize your strength and minimize your weaknesses. And I was able to really stay the course and trust the coaching staff and trust the game plans.
Yeah, I mean, is this just kind of your time of year where you start feeling a little bit?
I mean, I don't know what to say to that.
Stretch run?
It's whatever, honestly. I just want to win, man.
As a
That's it.
teammate, just like him, like Hodge just said it in the locker room just now, like he's, been running his own race, and just as a teammate, just seeing him develop and getting better each and every day, it's definitely special to see how great he's doing.
Speaking on that NIT run, what did it mean for you two to have former teammate Tyler Perry in the building tonight for this one?
It was great to see him. Haven't seen him in a long time, but he's such a great teammate to have back then in NIT, and he was such an amazing player for us, and it was really great to see him.
Stone became the all-time winningest player today. How does that feel?
Hey, Stone, that's tough, bro.
And it's
All-time winning player, bro.
it's definitely a big accolade to have, but the biggest win I would say is the people I got to do it with.
That's what's up.
Starting out as a freshman, I had J.J. Murray on my wing, Thomas Bell goes in the sophomore year, the NIT team, Reuben Jones, A-Scott, I wouldn't take anything for granted. All the practices, this guy right here, like, it's very special it's crazy. Just being here for 4 years, and it's a big blessing to have.
Man. Yep.
And
Kev's won 3 in a row now. You feel like you're starting to play at the level you need to play down the stretch run to get to where you want to go?
I think, yeah, at this moment, at this time of the year, you just want to stay you just want to keep your team in the fight. If that means like you have to stay in the gym, you have to like maximize like film time with the coaches and stuff by yourself, and really like stay locked in, because like not everybody have a chance to really play postseason. So like those games that you play like February, February and March is really meaningful. So you just have to stay the course and really trying to get as many wins as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And how do y'all feel about how the team handled adversity tonight without Jonathan Massey? And Stone, what was your mindset coming in?
As always, stay ready.
Ready.
Massey did get a little hiccup, but the next man up. Always, it could be Tyron, it could be Brock. Anybody could step up for this team, to stay ready. So that was definitely my mindset going into the game. Just being the guy, the energizer. Get stops, loose balls, rebounds to help this team win.
And what did y'all think about the team's overall defense today? Y'all only allowed them to shoot 33%. And, was there any specific things y'all were focusing on defensively?
I mean, we knew like that was gonna come in with some fire, with some energy and stuff like that. Like the coach said, like you just have to not let them get comfortable up first. So that's what we did. And just trust the game plan and execute it.
I think our activity level just from the jump was just really well.
Because these past 8 days, like we've been working on defense a lot and
Yeah.
really like different like couple scenarios and stuff like that. So it really helped us.
Matthew, it seemed like every time you had the ball in your hands, the crowd was going ballistic for you. What does that kind of support have meant for you these past 4 years?
It's great to have, the fans, definitely the maniacs over there. They give big support to us athletes, and it's a special feeling to have, and it definitely gives you like a confidence boost, a little more energy. And I appreciate the fans. I appreciate my teammates, coaching staff, letting me be here and be, the student athlete that I am.
Awesome. Cool.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it, guys.
Have a blessed night.